I heard from a little small bird, Sammy, the owner. Wait, can y'all hear me? Shit, I forgot to make sure y'all can hear me. Please spam one in the chat if y'all hear me. Very serious stream today. Very serious stream today, y'all. Y'all better sub to me and give me more fucking views so I can earn money on this channel and my Twitch. Or else y'all gonna really fucking regret it dearly. So, Sammy, the owner of fucking Steal Up Brainrot, from a little bird that told me he's in trouble with Jandel. Very tremendously and dearly here lately. Can you explain to me what the fuck is this? Is there something you want to talk about, Sammy? Oh no, I forgot. I'm stupid. Famous people don't contact smaller YouTubers because they're too famous. So never mind. Don't answer that question, Sammy. I heard you've been doing some pretty nasty, fucked up things on Roblox. Is Steal a Brainwatch, Sammy? I don't care if you don't answer me, don't respond to my video or what, but you better do something and you better take control of this situation and fix it before it's too late, before you get your fucking game deleted. I'm telling you, you better fucking do something quick, Sammy. I didn't want to do this stream today. I really actually wanted to play Steal a Brainrot, but I just got a fucking video recommended on my home feed. It looked appealing. Now, I don't know if this YouTuber called Lemmy that has 96.3k subs right here. This person called Lemmy. I don't know who the fuck this person is, but he seems like a legit YouTuber. I don't know if this video is actually clickbait to sway people's minds or to fear-monger people. There we go. I don't know if this is actually fear-mongering or not, just to scare kids to get off Roblox. And I don't know if it's rage bait. I should have left a comment. Yeah, let me make a comment now before I actually look at this video. Is this video fear? Wait, chat. Fear monger. Oh, monger. Yeah. Oops, spelled it wrong. Click and rage baits. I want to see it takes how long for him to respond back. There we go. I put a comment down here. Is this video fear mongering or this is click and rage bait? That's the question that came up, and that's all I'm gonna say. But this video that I'm looking at is called Steal a Brainrot is getting deleted. It's bad. So hopefully the stream is actually worth it and I get a lot of views. And Steak, if you're watching this right now, I suggest you talk to your brother Cruz and your whole family that plays Roblox, Steal a Brainrot. I would tell Cruz, Creecraft, Kalis, and Fulton to watch out for Sammy, because I don't know if it's mind swaying on this video or it's false info that is not actually true of, but I'm just saying because I got info from this video that Stealer Brainrot is in trouble and the owner of it is Sammy, who is also in trouble. It's going to get deleted. So just a fair warning and heads up to y'all other bigger YouTubers and other Roblox users to watch y'all backs because it's going to get potentially deleted. Now, I don't know how soon this will until this game gets deleted, but hopefully that does not happen and kids can still actually enjoy it but without the inappropriacy. So smash like, please follow, and please subscribe because I need to actually get highly discovered on a stream. There's a very serious stream, y'all. No laughing, no jokes aside, no silly faces. This is actually very serious here. So let's just watch this video and let's get into it right now.
Trouble. And no, I'm not joking, because it turns out that a bunch of brain rots, or whatever those things are called in the game of Steel Brain Rot, that could actually result in the entire game getting deleted. And literally just a few days ago, Steel Brain Rot broke the world record for having the most players on a video game.
Now, I don't know how true this is. I can't stress this enough. I'll repeat it again. I repeat. I don't know how true this is. Whether it's actually going to get deleted, or just permanently archived. Because in another stream the other day ago with the schlep thing, I talked about the difference between archiving and just deleting it temporarily, but still actively online in a Roblox platform, and the difference between it actually getting deleted, and confirmed as actually deleted permanently and cleared. So yeah, that's basically what we're still talking about. It's basically a part 2 of this from the schlep stream that I did. But please like, subscribe, bro. Because I'm still falling off and I want more fucking views and likes. So please subscribe. Thank you.
In history. That's right, this game had more players than Fortnite at its peak, more players than Grow Garden. Still Brain Rot is the #1 Roblox game, or well, just video game in the history of the universe. And it might potentially be getting deleted. And on top of that, there is a huge scam going around on Steel Brain Rot that nobody is talking about, but it's affecting literally everybody, and so many people are falling for the scam that I have to report on it immediately and bring attention to it. Also on top of that, in other news, Roblox made a bunch of dumb mistakes and updates that we'll also be talking about in today's video. You know, classic Roblox fashion, always messing up and never doing the correct thing. But before we talk about all that, I would appreciate if everybody could subscribe and drop a like. I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers, so I'd really appreciate it. But either way, let's go ahead and dive right into everything. So first things first, Steal a Brain Rot. Now, Steal Brain Rot literally just broke the world record for the most players on at a Roblox game or video game in general, and their CCU was 24,136,040 players at once. That is a world record. But obviously, when you are the #1 Roblox game of all time, there's bound to be some controversy. Now, naturally, a lot of people, when something becomes popular, they hate it, and that's why there's a lot of people that absolutely hate Steel Brain Rot. I mean, I can kind of understand, you know, this game is for like babies. If you're like 15 years old or 14 years old and above, you're not really going to enjoy Steel Brain Rot. Same thing with games like Grow a Garden or whatever. But basically, the whole premise of Steel Brain Rot is that you're stealing brain rots, or potentially a rare brain rot can spawn on the conveyor belt thing. Well, it turns out that all these brain rots that are in the game are based off real Italian brain rot memes. Like, for example, Tralalelo Tralalala is basically a shark that's wearing Nike shoes. And there's other brain rots that everyone knows, like Crocodilo Bombardino, whatever that is called. Now, already these Italian brain rots have their own controversy because for some reason there's like these weird, super racist and messed up audios attached to these Italian brain rots.
Oh,
now,
really?
those audios attached to those brain rots.
Oh, really? Inappropriate and racist, huh? I never heard a damn thing about that, but thank you, Lemmy. You also just said players that are above 5 years old or 15 or 16, they're not going to enjoy it. In other words, you're talking about me, Steak, Fulton, Creekcraft, and Kalis, and Cruz. You're actually talking about us not liking it, so that's actually a higher warning for us and cautionary about this game of us continuing to play it. Um, I don't know if we should continue playing this, but I never thought that this game was actually inappropriate. I know I played it a couple of times on my earlier videos in my channel, like earlier this month and the latter part of last month. Um, this changes my whole perception about me playing Steel or Brainrot. I mean, this shit here that I just found out, it just shifted the persona and my how I see things. So let's just watch more into it.
Not actually featured in Steel Brainrot, or else the entire game is taken down. But basically, there are people out there that are trying to copyright the Brainrot characters. Yes, you are hearing that correctly. Because in the game of Steel Brainrot, there is a character called Tung Tung Sahur. Now, this is how it looks like on the screen. It's like a stick holding a bat. And it's pretty clear that this is AI generated. Nobody actually owns this, right? This is purely generated with AI. And apparently, some kid out there in Indonesia or whatever, I don't know where, decided that they wanted to copyright this character that they created. Except the problem is that the kid didn't actually create the Brainrot, he just AI generated it. And because of this happening, Steel Brainrot had to fully remove the Tung 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 Sahur character from the game. And other Roblox games that have the Tung 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 Sahur character in their games, those games are being taken down by whoever created the character. Now, a lot of people are celebrating it because they hate Steel Brainrot, they hate Brainrots in general or whatever. But at the end of the day, I think that this is a really weird situation, because I want to hear your honest opinions about it. Do you think that people can copyright something that is AI generated? Because the actual character Tung 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 Sahur, it's purely AI, right? There's no actual like human interaction with it. It's purely AI generated. And when something is AI generated, the generation tool takes from what's already out there in the internet and combines it together to create something. So in a sense, Tung 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 Sahur is taking other copyrighted materials out there in the internet and creating whatever it is. So yeah, I don't really know if he can even copyright AI generated stuff. Let me know what you think about this whole thing in the comment section below, because once again, this is just extremely confusing. And I thought it was a law that you can't copyright AI stuff in America, but I don't know. But either way, on the topic of Steel Brainrot, let's talk about a scam that I've been seeing going around, making its rounds everywhere on the internet. And this scam is actually affecting a bunch of little children that don't know any better. Now, this all starts on YouTube, because the other day I was just going through YouTube doing my own thing, and that's when I came across this YouTube channel right over here called Sammy, Spider Sammy. This is
Sammy, this is your part where you come in. Um, please tell me the truth. Is this actually true, Sammy? That you didn't even do nothing about this impersonator? Because I feel like this is just a fake account. And Sammy didn't do nothing about it. Like, it is a impersonator banned off of YouTube and off of Roblox. Um, is this something you actually want to tell me, Sammy? What's going on? You don't actually have to respond to my video. I mean, but it's optional. But I mean, you do have to give some kind of response to this video and pass this on to Steak and see what he says, because I know him. So if you're doing anything that you're not telling Steak about, you better say it now on my channel, because you're in potentially a whole lot of trouble. Now, I don't have Steak friended, but I can just easily comment on Steak's video about my stream, and he may or may not look at it. It depends on him. But if Steak does bump across my video and he sees me reviewing one of other videos, and he sees me talking about Sammy and he's getting involved in my stream and another person's video as a reaction, you can get pretty much in trouble for that. So I just hope that you know, Sammy, about this, and I'm gonna go watch some more of this video.
a YouTube channel that is close to reaching 1 million subscribers. That's right, this channel can actually get the gold play button from YouTube, reaching 1 million subscribers. If you don't know Sammy, this is the person who originally created Steel Brainrot. This is the actual creator of the whole game. Except this YouTube channel right here is not actually him. This guy created his YouTube channel on July 5th of 2025, so literally like a month.
That's peculiarly strange. How can you join a YouTube channel just recently? Well, September 15, 2025. Yeah, that does seem like a month and a half ago. Basically, it's 2 months actually. There is no way within a fucking month you get over 800 fucking K subs in less than a fucking month and a half. 86 million views, above 86 million views. 574,227 views. Bro, this guy is right in close in combat with Cruz neck and neck with his subscriber count. Holy crap, bro, that's a lot. Short amount of time.
Month and a half ago, and now this person is about to reach 1 million subscribers. And if you take a look at this guy's channel, he makes a bunch of YouTube shorts pretending that he is Spider Sammy and leaking things that he is adding to the game. For example, there's this video with 1 million views right here called
hold up for a minute. Let me show y'all something real quick. No, that's not Sammy. That's just a meme. I don't know if that's actually Spider Sammy's real face. That is not Spider Sammy's real face, and I know that shit for a fact. That's not Sammy. Okay. All right. I don't get this chat. This is so confusing right now. Because there's another version of Spider Sammy who has 349 fucking K views. Let me just click this. June 15th of last year, 2024, with over 69 million views. Now, I make games with smiley face. This content is created for entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. When I'm seeing another video like this one right here that's saying something otherwise, but you're saying another thing, talking about entertainment purposes only, marked in blue. Let me unblue this. He got his little Discord link. I'm actually going to Discord right now. Spider Sammy has 3 servers. Now, I'm not join it. Well, yeah, I might as well have to join it. But if anything happens to my Roblox account, I'll actually know, and then I'll make a stream about it if anything happens to my Roblox account. But I have a feeling if I click accept invite, that it's gonna cookie log my account, and some little fishy hacker is gonna basically DDoS my account if I click accept invite and automatically log my cookies connected to my Roblox account. I don't know. Spider Sammy. Oh yeah, really? Because I have another account that I'm subscribed to was also Sammy. 2.7 million subscribers, 89 videos. That is the exact same account that he was talking about. July 5th, 2025. That is the exact same account I'm talking about. July 5th, 2025. I can share my screen. Same date, same account, um, same video count. Just that the views and the subscriber count are a little bit higher, but the date of his account creation is the exact same. So there are three versions of his Stealer Brainrot YouTube channel and his Discord server with all at the same exact time. This version right here is Stealer Brainrot S. This version over here is Stealer Brainrot official dev team, so called. So I don't know which is to believe here. Oh, and by the way, Stealer Brainrot S has 106,000 members in this one, and his official dev team server has just only 10,200 something members. So, which is actually real? Stealer Brainrot S or Stealer Brainrot official dev team? Low key, I think both of those are dead ass fishy. Not only that, I don't know which server is to believe to be the real one. Oh shit, I just kicked out of share screen. Whoops. Okay. Go back here. So I don't know if Spider Sammy with 2.07 mil subscribers is more real than Spider Sammy Dev. That's just Sammy, and this other one is called Spider Sammy. I don't know which to fucking believe. I don't know if it's his real face. Oh, this is the one. I don't know which is to believe. Is that his actual real face? Or I don't know if it's clickbait or not. This is very confusing. I don't know. I am so confused, chat. I don't know which one to believe. I don't know which YouTube channels and servers that I should believe as that it's real Spider Sammy Dev or the one that just says Sammy, aka Spider Sammy. Now he got his Discord, Twitter, Roblox account on this account. The other one has his actual face, just has his Discord and Roblox account. Uh If I go here and I click this, this is his account and he has his connections. He has 3.2 million followers. Bro, I never knew you can have access to his profiles, bro. Okay, I want to click on this link as well. Right here. The one that's in blue. I'm going to click on this profile as well. It's the exact same. So I don't know which ones I should believe for the other one and differentiate them, compare, contrast, whatever you call that shit. But I think still a brainrot S is more fake than still a brainrot official dev member team, whatever you call it. I don't know. Chat, I feel like low key actually accepting this invite and going in and investigate. Should I actually do it? No, yeah, I should actually do it. Bro, I hope nothing happens to my account if I click that button. Swear to God, if something happens to my and I get cookie logged. Holy fuck, I swear to God. Hopefully, I do not get fucking cookie logged by clicking that button of accepting invite, but if something happens, I'm going to be very shitting. Let's see what I'm actually going to say. Because low-key, I feel like this is the real Sammy, but then we don't know for sure yet if this is the real Sammy. And if he even does respond in this stream before I cut this off, I need to verify if he's actually the real Spider Sammy. Because I can literally message him. You've all said I can easily manage to message him. Oh, what's this? Steal a brainrot S. Bro, what the fuck? Okay. This is weird. There's another version of you. There are some very I don't know, chat. This is all starting to make me lose brain cells, chat. Holy fuck. How many versions of Spider Sammy can there be? Damn it. There is some fucking mass hysteria going on to a point, bro. Oh my god. I forgot I've already messaged him a bunch of times on this fake version of him. Huh. Something about you seems off. You're not the real Sammy, aren't you? That is what I last said to him on November 6th, this past week. I think it was either before or after stream on that day. Um this is kind of fucking strange because one Sammy is online and the other one offline. I don't get it, chat. I don't get it. Bro, this one just called Sammy and the other one is called Spider. You hold the fucking phone for a minute, chat. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Wait the fuck a minute here. Are you seeing what I'm seeing, chat? I just caught a glimpse of something in the corner of my eyes that something doesn't look right. Why is his name spelled Sarn-me? Sarn-me? Spider Sarn-me? Chat, see, this is how you know this is not the real Spider Sammy. Other than that, if anything else, he would actually name it correctly. This is not the real Spider Sammy, y'all. Or do I think this is the real one too? Because famous people always immediately put on block when they annoy them with so many DMS in a small amount of time real quick. They would easily just block them real quick. I've tried DMing Steak before because I was a fan of him. I still am a fan of him. Despite the sus things that he do on YouTube, which I really don't care. And he started later blocking my messages. And now it's to a point I can't even add Steak no more. That is how you know that that person is actually real. Now, on the other side of things, on a contrary, perhaps if you message a real celebrity, they would usually have their DMs off and don't let them contact you or let you contact them. But for some reason, on other side of things, I've been let have access to spam his email to direct messages, whatever you call it, a bunch of fucking times. And I know I'm just doing a yap session, which is kind of embarrassing. But I'm all just saying all of that just to say this. I'm not even supposed to contact and let have the access or the ability to message a famous celebrity, which is Spider Sammy, who's the owner of Roblox. Only if it's something important. You see, it's these kind of famous people that they don't let you message them unless it's something actually serious, down to the depths of the wire, down the line, serious. Other than that, if you're just DMing them or private messaging favorite celebrities and harassing them only just because you're their shitty fan, they're just gonna block you. And I know this for a fact, chat. I'm smart enough to know that. I just said this just now, just to test to see if he's actually real. Why aren't you blocking me? Why aren't you blocking me? Is the question I came up with. I just sent it a second ago. Because celebrities block people if something is not serious enough to protect their identity from them being weird and all that other crazy shit. You can even probably call him in his private server or his private messages. One other two. But I'm just saying all of that also just to say this. I'm not even supposed to be allowed to private message Sammy. He's supposed to already have his DMS fucking blocked and only reserved to actual friends and mutual people that worked with Sammy. Bro, can you actually call him? Why am I able to call him? Why the fuck was I able to call Sammy? Bruh, you're not supposed to let no one call a celebrity. You're supposed to automatically have your call blocked and only friend request him to be friends with you. I don't know if I'm taking this the right way, but you're only supposed to friend request them or they have to friend you in order to do shit like call them personally or message them back and forth with each other. Only if they accept the friend request. This stupid fucking capture. Bro, Discord moved the fucking capture bot, man. It's so fucking easy. Wow, look at me. I'm so. And I also get to friend request him too. Literally, that usually doesn't happen if he's the actual real Sammy. If he was the real Sammy, he wouldn't let me friend request him. He would not allow me to message him. He wouldn't even let me call him privately if this was the real Sammy. And I'm smart enough to now know that shit. I also got this one's friend requested. And I can easily call him as well. Bro, there is another version of Sammy that I contact or try to private message him earlier. It's this one right here. You see that, chat? You see that, chat? Dismiss message. He lets you friend request him, be friends with each other. If you try to call him, you need to be friends with Spider Sammy to start a call. Like dead ass chat, that's that's the real Sammy. Let me read request. Boy, this recaptcha is so hard. Let me try call him again. Let me do a video call. Turn on camera. Son, dumbass. You need to be friends with Spider Sammy to start a call. See, chat, this is how you know that's actually the real Sammy. Because you can only get to friend request him, but he doesn't let you call him nor message him. Because if I type something like, say, they immediately block you. They don't have their DMS on for people to message the celebrity. See, celebrities do this thing where they easily auto block certain people that they think they're weird fan of them, and they immediately block them from anything, even calling them, even friend requesting them, not even message them. It's to a point they gonna be looking at you so weird they might as well block you from their whole profile picture altogether. That's how you know the celebrity is actually real. The block message that I typed in was, "Hey, I know that you're the real Sammy because you don't have the messages enabled. Plus, I forgot to type in that you don't allow calls either." See, that is how you know this person right here, this version of him, is actually legit. Steal a brain rot. Original server. I'm in 3 servers. That's has to do with Steal a Brain Rot. Steal a Brain Rot S, the original Steal a Brain Rot server, and Steal a Brain Rot official dev team. This is the one right here that I just recently joined just a few minutes ago. This motherfucker, this fucking impersonation is not the goddamn real Sammy, bro. The same fucking channel names as the other ones. Let me go and Steal a Brain Rot S. Bombardiro News. If I go to the other one again, the same thing. Bombardiro News. Bombardiro News. And this fucking person named Osvin, 370 plus vouchers, this is a fucking scam account that he's doing with Discord and Roblox. I know this for a fact because he doesn't have that fucking much brain rots in his goddamn base, bro. You can only have but so fucking much brain rots in your goddamn base before you get a message saying you can't get no more. Your base is full. I've saw it happen to me before because my base was filled up of shitty brain rots. I can't even fit no more brain rots in my base. Unless you get a major level up in your base that allows you to add above 15 brain rots. But this person right here named Osvin, I don't know if he's a scammer. Let's just chat with him. Oh my god, bro. Bro, how many of these do I have to do? YouTube.com at real Osvin. Yeah, the real Osvin. This motherfucker got Steak Halos, Creek Crab, Booer, and Sammy as their favorite fucking YouTubers? Ain't no fucking way. Your scammy little bitchy behind ass got 307K subs and managed it all on just one fucking video and got a whopping 28,000 141 views, and you got a whopping 307K sub count and got by with just one video and got that much subscribers on that one. Really? Trading, buy and sell middleman, service, and giveaways. 21,728 members. Only 744 online out of the 21,700 members. You telling me you actually legitly got 307K thousand subs and just got by with that only by one fucking video? I don't understand, chat. How do you goddamn do that? How does it up to that? 307K sub that he got by on just that one video. Ain't no fucking way. You're supposed to get a lot more fucking views. It has to take on average of actually, like, say 2 million fucking views in order to get remotely even close to 300K subs in subs count. Not 28,141. That shit, how many views you get per times of likely of how many subs you're gonna get. Out of those 28,000 something other views, you on average of sub count, you're actually gonna get as a result of only 1.2K subs. And even if you try to your fullest potential with all your might and get so many views, times to likely chances that the amount of subscribers you're gonna get, like say 280,000 views. If you get 280K views, it's likely that you're only going to get like around 2 to 3K subs. Like we're only going to get 1/3 or 1/3 to all the way to 1/11th of the views that you're going to get into subs. Like I got 68 something thousand amount of views. So basically, I legitly surpassed Osvin in the amount of views. So if you want me to break this down, I'll be happy to show you. Oh shit. 28,141 views. Okay. Go on my channel and let's see how many views I got. I got 61,214 views. Basically, chat, I easily, fair and square, surpassed Osvin by a fucking thing, nearly 40K views past him. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Holy crap, it's not letting me zoom out. Okay, there we go. Basically, I easily surpassed him 40K views. This shit is crazy, chat. Like the amount of effort and explainability. The amount of words that I said explaining all of this trouble here because of this video right here, that easily tells a lot about a person and the clout that they get. And the levels people will go and the lengths they will go to get so much fucking clout and be so desperate. I know I'm a little desperate one myself. Like, I be desperate at getting views, like I said early in the video. Like I said to y'all, smash like, subscribe. This better get a lot of views and all that other shit I be seeing. Every single beginning of my streams, I say that. But this shit here, compared to what I do, is just far more in depth. Just crazy insane. of how y'all be doing it. But there's no excuse where you should actually be faking vouchers in order to get fucking clout across all of your goddamn accounts in your platforms like Roblox, YouTube, making fake YouTube shorts of doing fake trades and fucking fake vouchers, going to the great lengths just to get so many fucking subscribers, but it doesn't actually adds up to the amount of views that you get. You got only 28 something K views, but your subscriber count has way more than your views. Something's fishy here. That's when you gotta say to yourself, something is way off here. Something is fishy by now. Because his view count shouldn't be as less than his subscriber count, and his subscriber count shouldn't be way more than his view count. You can't make this shit up! You can't make this shit up! You can't make this shit up, Chad. Not only is it embarrassing, but it's weird at the same time. You're not supposed to have that many subs, bro. Bro. June 15th of 2025, bro. And you already got 300K subs. Excuse me. Sorry. Over 300K subs. And the fake Spider Sammy just joined July of this year. Got over 800K subs. With only 54 videos and over 500 something K views within under 2.5 months. This is fake. Only 54 videos, bro, and you got so many crazy hella amount of views and low-key an insane amount of subscribers with only 54 views and only within under 3 months of your account creation. You can't make this shit up.
Literally like a month and a half ago, and now this person is about to reach 1 million subscribers. And if you take a look at this guy's channel, he makes a bunch of YouTube shorts pretending that he is Spider Sammy and leaking things that he is adding to the game. For example, there's this video with 1 million views right here called John Pork, and he's leaking the fact that
How? It's like you're the magician telling everyone your secret before you even show your magic trick. There's this old school saying that my dad had said something to me recently. My dad always told me, never reveal your secrets. You never reveal your secrets. Even thus is so, they're so desperate to want to know what your secret is, chat. You understand me? You don't understand what I'm actually saying to y'all, chat? Never reveal your secrets. A magician never reveals his secrets. But this fake shithole gets to fucking do it, and he gets out of this 1.5 million views. That's an average amount of views you would get if you make a fire beat diss track. Oh my god, bro.
Spider Sammy will be adding John Pork into Steel Brainrot. Except it's pretty obvious that he is using free.
That is bullshit. I never saw ones where it was a leak that he said he was going to add John Pork. And even if he did actually was going to add it, we don't see it yet. Chat, we don't see fucking John Pork and Steal a Brainrot yet. How do you know? I don't know that it's getting added to the game.
models, and literally every single video
What?
this fake Sammy guy is
I'm so
promising to do
confused at
fake
this point.
giveaways. He's basically saying stuff like, subscribe and like and I'll give you a free rare brain rot. Now clearly all this is a scam. This guy's not Spider Sammy, like I said a million times before. And looking through his YouTube community post, I mean, this guy's literally trying so hard to pretend to everyone that he is Sammy. Like, look at this, #1 in the world on Speechless. Massive shout out to the dev team. But you see, this whole fake giveaway thing, that's not the actual scam going on, because the main scam is in the YouTube bio of this YouTube channel. Because if you take a look at it, there is a link to his official Twitter account. Here's a link to the official Spider Sammy Roblox account, but there's also a link to a Discord server. Now the real Steel Brainrot Discord server, that's a real thing, and that has like 5-6 million members, a lot of people in there. But if you were to join this Discord server on this fake Sammy YouTube channel, it takes you to a different Steel Brainrot Discord server called Steel Brainrot S. And this server, for some weird reason, has a lot of people in there. There's like maybe 100,000 people in there thinking, yeah, this is the real Spider Sammy in here. And all the little kids who are
Go back?
100,000 people in there thinking, yeah, this is the real Spider Sammy.
I just told you he's fake! I just DM'd him not than 5 minutes ago. Bro, are you kidding me? There are actually more than 2 versions of Sammy. There are actually 3 motherfucking versions of him. 3 versions of him. And y'all 5-year or 8-year-olds thinking this is the goddamn real Sammy. The real goddamn fucking Sammy would have a Nitro subscription with his account. That's how you know it's actually real.
Sammy, you know, the little kids who are joining this Discord server, they don't know any better. They think that when they join this Discord server, they'll get a free rare brain rot or something. And when I joined the server for myself to see what was going on, I knew that the whole thing was a scam, because the entire main chat of the Discord server is people saying that they're going to give away free brain rots. And they'll tell people to click on links in their Discord bio in order to get the free brain rots. And
Like Osmond.
bunch of kids are going to be falling for that. Now, I do gotta say one thing real quick. Do not click on the links of these Discord bios, because they are all cookie logs. Basically, the way it works is that
I just finished saying that. They're all fucking cookie loggers. What did I tell you, chat? What did I just finish saying? It might be in a different way that I said this, and I said the exact same thing the other stream on his slept stream that I made. It doesn't fall too far from tree with what I said. It might be in a different way, but it's the exact same. It doesn't fall too goddamn far. It's not too different from what I just said. Bro, this is why I told y'all, chat, if I clicked on this and I hesitated to click on the accept button, and if it cookie logs my goddamn accounts and it calls to wreck my YouTube channel and all my other platforms I have the accounts on, I can be in potential a lot of fucking trouble at this point, man. Holy fuck.
if you were to end up clicking on this link in these people's Discord bios, your Roblox cookies will get leaked to them and they can sign into your Roblox account and straight up steal it. So yeah, if for some reason any developers or Steel Brainrot are watching this video, I don't know, you could probably go ahead and strike down this fake Sammy YouTube channel for impersonation, and I guess get the...
They're not gonna do it, chat. They're not gonna strike down his channel. They're not gonna fucking take action because they're too fucking lazy.
A fake Discord server taken down too for scamming people. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about some dumb things that Roblox has been doing recently. So the first thing is that Roblox decided to ban a cultural Roblox community, and you might be asking, who's this cultural icon? Well, I'm talking about Mr. March 18th himself, John Doe. That's right, Roblox decided that would be a good idea to straight up ban John Doe. And you wanna know what the reason was? It was because of AI moderation messing up, because the AI moderation tool accidentally thought that the John Doe Roblox account had an inappropriate Roblox avatar and immediately banned the account. Now,
that's bullshit. Shut the fuck up. That's bullshit. Y'all all know that. Actually, that's some BS, bro. What the fuck, man? Ban him because you thought just like the time Roblox banned Steak for just having I love steak. It's literally the same fucking thing, but it's in a fucking repeat of history, but a different goddamn scenario.
I hope that this is a clear sign to Roblox themselves and wakes them up in realizing that AI moderation is probably not the move. But yeah, in other news, do you know that Roblox is trying to do their own TikTok version, but it's on Roblox? And basically, people can make short form content and post it to the Roblox platform. And it turns out that when this officially got released to some people, it didn't take long for people to start posting some pretty weird and nasty things over here. Take a look at what Schlep said here on Twitter. Roblox.
I just talked about him in my other stream about Schlep. I just made a Schlep stream, and this is what the same thing I was talking about. It relates all in the same circle in a fucking cycle, bro. But this time it's about Sammy. Bruh. Roblox made their own version of TikTok, and this is what it's on it. By you mean what is on it? What are you actually talking about meaning by that?
Made their own version of TikTok, and this is what's on it. And he attached a screenshot of a Roblox woman dancing, except the Roblox woman character is not wearing any clothing. So yeah, Roblox is already messing things up on their brand new updates, and hopefully all this gets resolved soon. But yeah, guys, that's everything I want to talk about in today's video. Still brainrot potentially getting taken down, Roblox messing up. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments below your whole thoughts about the.
That's why the rest of the lady's body was covered in red marks. Oh my goddamn god, I'm gonna be sick. That's why someone used a highlighter and covered her whole rest of her body. Oh my god. That is some top level gooning aw shit right there, bro. Holy crap.
Whole copywriting AI thing, because I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Holy crap. There's another video. The end of Roblox Stealer Brainrot. Chat, should we actually watch that one too? Should we actually watch that one? Should we actually watch the end of Roblox Stealer Brainrot? Should we actually? Warning. In compliance with YouTube's child safety community guidelines, this video is intended for more mature audiences, as this video has been marked not made for kids in YouTube Studio. And this video has all mature information, obfuscated and sufficiently censored blurred so it can conform and adhere to the guidelines. The content in this video discuss serious and sensitive topics, including issues related to online safety and inappropriate behavior, which are presented for educational and awareness purposes in a documentary and commentary style video. Viewer discretion is advised. This video is created for a mature audience to promote online safety and educate parents, guardians, and responsible individuals about potential risk in online gaming platforms. If you are under the age of 13, chat, please do not watch this video. So, I don't want to lose my concurrent viewers right now, but I might have to accept with just only 0 views on this stream, only for an exception this time. But I still hope my stream gets noticed and then Steak looks at it, and hopefully I can get in contact with him and maybe I can make him watch one of my streams about this. I don't know. So y'all might have to skedaddle out of here, out of my stream, because, or y'all can stay. I don't care. Y'all can stay. Y'all sure you're ready to get in this? Yeah, let's go.
So recently, the popular Roblox game Steal a Brainrot has been in a lot of drama, and unlike my last video on the game, this time it's really crazy and all over the place. If you weren't already aware, last week Steal a Brainrot got called out for including characters such as Tralelo Tralala and Bomberito Crocodilo, which have really controversial translations, mocking God and other messed up stuff that is simply not okay.
I think I'm gonna get banned, chat. I think I'm gonna get banned, chat. I don't know. I don't know if I should go on. This shit is so disgusting. Holy fucking cow, dude. Bro, I don't know, chat. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if I want to go into this. This thing is 12 minutes and 25 seconds long. I don't know if I can even survive 3 minutes of this. Holy fuck. Bombero crocodile is a flying alligator who flies and blah blah children in Gaza and Palestine. Doesn't believe in Allah and loves something word. He feeds on the spirit of your mother. If you translate all of that, then you are an blur. Don't break the joke. Something other inappropriate word.
Since this was called out though, people began justifying it by saying that the owner was too lazy to read the translations, which honestly proves my point. But now, things have gotten even stranger since a new drama popped up surrounding another brainrot, Tung 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 Sahur, which was actually recently removed from the game, with the official claim being that this was due to copyright issues, but that doesn't fully line up with what we've seen, and in this video, I'm going to call out something that nobody else has mentioned yet. Before we get into it though, please make sure to like the video, subscribe with notifications on, and share this video with a friend. Also, please be sure to use YouTube's new hype feature to help push this video out. If you didn't catch my last video on the situation, some of the brainrots in Steal a Brainrot, mainly Tralelo Tralala and Bomberito Crocodilo, were based on names that reference and mock God, as well as in Palestine.
Chat, I think I'm gonna be sick. I think I'm gonna be sick, chat. This is sus. No, it's beyond sus. What the fuck is going on? I didn't know. Bro, is this rage bait? Is he just doing all this shit, bro? Bro, who made this video? Guamgo? That really is Guamgo making this video a month ago. September 19th, 2025. Oh my fucking god. Please stop. stop saying AI crash out. I already feel terrible as it is. AI mood swing, shut the fuck up, bro. I don't feel so well right now. I'm already disgusted as it is because of this.
For example,
Holy
Bomberito Crocodilo, a flying alligator that flies around in Gaza and Palestine, doesn't believe in Allah and loves bombs. That's not just a silly translation, that's directly mocking religion and referencing in active conflict. Another example, Tralalelo Tralala, has the official translation of Tralalelo Tralala, Pig God and Pig Allah. I was playing Fortnite with my son when all of a sudden my grandma shows up, or Neela the tip. This isn't just edgy humor, it's blatantly offensive and the fact that it was even added to the game shows
sexual. What?
how little care went into reviewing what these characters represented. Now let's talk about the defenses people keep using to excuse this, because honestly, none of them hold up. First, I've seen people say, well, Bomberito Crocodilo really just means
Do you know? Do you know if this shit ties into this Roblox developer called Spider Sammy, and he's actually responsible for creating the crocodile robot thingy, whatever you call it, and Tralalero Tralala? You know, if this ties back to Sammy being the admin of Steal a Brainrot, you know Spider Sammy can be potentially in a huge amount of trouble than he's already in. And then Jandal will be an accomplice of it. Do you seriously know that Jandal is also an accomplice to Sammy because he's also the assistant developer of Steal a Brainrot 2 with Sammy? Do you know what that means? Where the fuck are you getting these translated from? I'm pretty sure Bombardiro Crocodilo is Bomber Crocodile. And it's Spanish. It's Spanish. Holy fuck. AI serial. AI bipolar leak. Shut the hell up, bro.
Bomber Crocodile. And yeah, literally that's true, but the issue isn't the short name, it's the full meme text that comes with it. That's where you get the part about and mocking religion. You can't just cut out the offensive part and pretend it doesn't exist, because the game is still referencing that same meme. Second, others are saying a Tralalelo Tralala doesn't even have a translation, so how is it mocking God? Again, the title alone doesn't say anything, but when you look at the original copy pasta, it does. That's where the Pig God and Pig Allah line shows up, so saying there's no translation is just dodging the real issue. Third, I've seen people argue that these brain rots have been around for months, why are people only now complaining? That's not a defense. If anything, it makes it worse because the developers had months of time to check what they were putting into the game, and they still didn't fix it. Fourth, some are going as far as to say that
Bro, that's literally the same thing I just finished saying.
the translations are fake or they're just dark mock-ups. But here's the thing, if you actually believe that, it takes a few minutes to check. Search up the meme in the original language, look at the full caption, and cross-check it with multiple translations, or even ask a native speaker. The offensive lines show up consistently, so translations, or even ask a native speaker.
Yeah, so you don't know what the translations are. It's in Italian. I already knew. Italian? Italians speak Spanish too? I don't believe it. Italian and Spanish are both Romance languages, sharing a high degree of lexical and grammatical overlap, which allows for a degree of mutual intelligibility, especially in written form. However, differences in pronunciation, grammar, and vocabulary, false friends, mean they are not the same language, and fluid conversation requires dedicated study. I still think Italian is somewhat Spanish, but it's not. It's like saying the sky is actually blue, but not pure blue. I don't. Wow. You know what, chat? I guess you can say I'm on a bipolar streak right now because this shit is inappropriate and it's fucking vile, bro. It is racist as shit.
The offensive lines show up consistently, so unless someone has legit counter source, dismissing it as fake is just denial. And finally, the one that I heard the most, they didn't even use the full translation in the game. That doesn't matter. The fact is, they still base their entire character on memes that mock religion and real-world. Whether they show the whole text or not, the origin of that content is still offensive. And even after all of this drama, those brain rots mocking religion and have still not been removed. But strangely enough, Steel Brainrot recently went ahead and removed another brainrot called Tung 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 Sahur, and the reasoning behind this is honestly a little bit confusing. Over the past few days, people began noticing that Tung Tung Sahur had been quietly removed from the game without any explanation. At first, some assumed that this was due to copyright issues, but the full truth was a little bit more complicated. Later, it was revealed that the creator of Tung 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 Sahur, along with his agency Noxa, had reached out to the developers to clarify the situation. They explained that while they do hold the copyright for the track, they never asked for it to be removed. In fact, Noxa's agency put out a full statement saying Noxa did not remove Tung 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 Sahur, neither Noxa nor us asked for Tung Tung Sahur to be removed. Sammy asked for us to contact his lawyer, and while we were waiting for the lawyer to get back to us, Sammy decided to remove the character from the game. It was Sammy's decision. They went even further, pointing out that Steel Brainrot is making millions in revenue off of Noxa's work, and that they were always open for discussion and would have been happy for players to keep using Tung.
So actually putting it that in also in translation is what you're actually telling me is that Sammy actually did not do all of the work. Noxa was actually the only one who actually did all of the work. And Sammy actually just pretended like he did the work so he can take full credit for it. That is actually basically a fucking sign of plagiarism and copying off someone and then taking full credit for something you didn't even fucking do.
Sahur in the game. In other words, the removal wasn't because of a copyright strike or a demand from the creator, it was a choice made by Sammy and his team. Now, before we can further, I do want players to keep using Tung Sahur in the game. In other words, the removal of a copyright strike or a demand from the creator, it was a choice made by Sammy and his team. Now, before we continue further, I do want to just add my take on the whole situation, at least so far. I feel like Noxus saying that they did not remove Tung Tung Sahur from Steel Brainrot wouldn't necessarily be fully accurate. They were demanding financial compensation by bringing up the copyright stuff, so obviously they are looking for money, and I could kind of understand why Sammy decided to remove it from the game, at the very least temporarily. I don't know if it's a permanent decision or temporarily, but I do think it's weird, very weird, that Noxa is demanding legal compensation, or let alone just the fact they copyrighted an AI character. I find that really weird. Anyways, instead of dealing with all that licensing fairly stuff, it seems more likely that Sammy and the Steel Brainrot developers didn't really want to handle negotiations or pay any licensing fees, and they just completely decided to remove Tung Tung Sahur instead. So, while that's happening, I just want to point out again, the Brainrots that mock God and reference are still completely untouched. They're still in the game, by the way. I just want to point that out. Sammy, if you're watching this video, I think you should remove them. Anyways, before I continue forward, I do want to make one thing very clear. I am unbiased. I do not support Steel Brainrot or Noxa. Both are responsible for some really messed up stuff. On Noxa's side, they're the ones creating these brainrots in the first place, and a lot of them reference extremely offensive topics. And on Sammy's side, he's the one who willingly added those same brainrots into his game, basically condoning that same behavior. And beyond that, other issues with Sammy that I don't really like him for is, for example, that he stole the template for Steel Brainrot. From what I heard, he originally stole the template and only later on paid something around 20,000 Robux. I might be wrong with that number, though, keep that in mind. But now he's pulling in millions of dollars off of it. It's really scummy, in my opinion. Anyways, my opinion doesn't change any of the facts of what's happening here. I just wanted to point out that I am completely unbiased and I am a neutral person in this case. Now, with that being said, I'd like to speak a little bit about the law here because this is where it gets a little complicated. So, the law around AI content and copyright is still developing, but here are the main important factors. If you make something with AI, in most countries, including the US, the AI itself cannot hold copyright because it's not a human author. However, the company that owns the AI platform, for example, if they used OpenAI, Stability AI, or whatever tool Noxa used, they can sometimes claim rights if their terms of services say so. Some platforms give full rights to the user, and a lot more don't. If Noxa used an AI that assigns ownership to the user, they technically do own the copyright to Tung 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 Sahur since they came up with the prompt and idea. But if the AI tool says everything you generate belongs to us, then Noxa doesn't actually own the copyright. They're basically just licensing the AI output, and the AI company might hold the rights. Now, there is one more angle to this. If Noxa actually went ahead and registered the copyright with the government, for example with the US Copyright Office, that changes things completely. A registered copyright creates legal presumption of ownership even if the content was AI assisted. But here's the thing, I haven't seen any proof of that, and I don't know how to verify whether Noxa actually did file anything like that, so until then, this whole situation remains a legally gray area. But it does get a little bit more trickier because even if Noxa claims copyright, actually enforcing it in court is a completely different story. The US Copyright Office has already rejected multiple applications for works that were created entirely by AI, saying copyright only applies to human authorship. For example, there was a case involving a graphic novel called Zarya has already rejected multiple applications for works that were created entirely by AI, saying copyright only applies to human authorship. For example, there was a case involving a graphic
That doesn't make no sense because if AI, oh my god, bro, I just lost so many goddamn brain cells.
AI, saying copyright only applies to human authorship is a completely different story. The US Copyright Office has already rejected multiple applications for works that were created entirely by AI, saying copyright only applies to human authorship. For example, there was a case involving a graphic novel called Zarya of the Dawn, where the text written by the human author was copyrighted, but the AI-generated artwork wasn't. That means if Noxa tried to sue Sammy or Roblox for Tung 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 Sahur, the case could get thrown out depending on how much human input there really was. If all Noxa did was type a prompt into AI, the courts might say, that's not copyrightable, get the hell out of here. But if they heavily edited, arranged it, or added significant human contribution, then maybe they might have a stronger argument. From what I see, unless Noxa has an official registered copyright backed by evidence of human output, their claim is standing on shaky ground. Now, in order to continue with further context that I found out, I do have to actually play a clip really quickly that leads us to more context. So Noxa actually released a video on his TikTok account basically trying to gain as much sympathy from the players as possible. Now, the comment section are obviously not buying this, but I figured I'd play the clip for you guys right now on this video, mainly because it seemed extremely desperate, completely over the top. He tried to paint Sammy as this really big mean bad guy, and again, I might not like the guy, but it just seemed really pathetic in this situation. Anyways, here's the clip.
Yesterday's incident happened so fast that I'm confused why, and it turned out that day was my last day in the game. I don't know why. I was suddenly kicked out. It's not my fault that Sammy deleted it. The old Italian rod is a tongue. If he deletes it, it is a big mistake. Everyone will be sad. Everyone will be mad. And everyone doesn't want Tung Sahur to be removed.
So, I mean, you guys just saw the clip. That it looked like a pure sympathy plea, right? And exactly after that sympathy plea, their legal team came out with a much more serious statement. In it, they admitted that Tung Tung Sahur was generated using AI tools, but argued that it still counts as authorship because they added edits, meaning, sound, and context. Their line was, AI is the camera, not the photographer. They claimed that they documented every stage of process and even worked with international IP lawyers to secure a legal structure. Basically, their whole point is, yeah, AI was used, but humans were still the creative force behind it, so it should count as original authorship. Now, for a more clear explanation, I'll let Creecraft explain it because he explained it pretty dumbed down for everyone in his video.
Let me give you guys an example. This right here is a blue egg. I can't copyright this. It's just a blue egg. But
I love Creecraft. He's like a sunshine on a rainy, stormy day. Huh.
if I give this blue egg a name, Jerry. This blue egg's name is Jerry now. And let's say I gave Jerry here some eyes, maybe some arms, some legs, and I...
AKA Babyface. Ha 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 ha! Okay, I said it was going to be a serious stream, so I'm sorry.
Gave him a story. I gave him an actual character, a storyline, some lore. Well, now this goes from being just a blue egg to an actual character, a character that I created, a character that I made, and a character that I can copyright.
So basically, as Creecraft explained, what is trying to do here is claim that he gave Tung 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 Sahur lore, so now it's copyrightable. In my personal opinion, I feel like that's really stupid, but the law is the law. I can't do anything about it. Anyways, on top of that, Noxa has also said that they're already licensing Tung Tung Sahur out to bigger companies like Pudgy Penguin's video game, music labels, retail brands, and independent creators. That part does suggest that they might have filed some kind of official copyright protection, because you don't usually license something like this without legal paperwork to back it up. In my opinion, I feel like the whole situation is still a legally gray area based on the information we have so far. Maybe Noxa really does have copyright protections, but maybe they also don't. What we do know is that Sammy clearly doesn't want to take the risk, which is why Tung Tung Sahur was removed. If only Sammy did the same with the two brainrots that have been confirmed to have really disgusting lore, where they openly mock God, Allah, and joke about the situation, are quite literally still getting to this day. Anyways, this is going to be the end of this video. Hopefully Sammy does actually take action against those two brainrots that I've been speaking about for the last two videos. I'm pretty sure he's aware of the situation by now, considering there have been many YouTubers who have covered this situation already. If not, please do feel free to spread the word, share the video around. Hopefully he'll figure it out. But anyways, if you guys made it this far into the video, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and obviously comment your thoughts on the situation, because I do want to find out what you guys think about AI being possibly protected under copyright now. We're heading in a really bad direction if that's really the case. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Yeah, that shit was pretty fucked up to stream. It was a very big roller coaster on this stream. Wow. That took a lot of crap out of me today. I agree with Guango. AI should not have copyrighted claims, but at the same time, how can you have someone copyrighted something even though they did use AI, but it's still mostly AI created content, but it is substantially created by the person. It has substantial human based contribution to the AI creation of Tung 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 Sahur, or what the fuck, whatever it's called. But then again, it shouldn't be copyrighted because it's still mostly basically AI. I don't know. It still shouldn't be copyrighted though, or copyrighted protected. Neither one of them, because it still mostly has something to do about AI. And I meant what I said about mostly, because it's mostly non-human sourced. It does have a lot of contribution with the human behind the AI creation, with the Tung 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 Sahur removal over sympathetic video. In short, I think I saw that video somewhere on some other YouTuber's channel that was streaming the short on it, but I don't know. But Sammy, I am telling you right now, you better do something, and I mean you better do it very fast, because what you have on your fucking game, not knowing what the fuck you put down here, you just made an automatic dog whistle on your fucking game and your fucking account. And Jandel is an accomplice behind this too. So and also Steak, hopefully if you bump into this stream video, I hope you look at it and then maybe warn your 5 to 8 year old fan base to stop playing Steeler Brainrot and play something else and maybe go to some other one. Go back to Forsaken or Grower Garden instead of Steeler Brainrot because those two other games are much safer than Steeler Brainrot. So I don't know, but that's just me. But wow, fucking committing you know what to children? Are you kidding me? Bro, that's like you literally committing a fucking crime on your goddamn game, making those brain rots. As a matter of fact, I want to go to steal a brain rot, let them steal every brain rot from my base, and then remove that game from my account so I never play it again, so I avoid the potential trouble that it's going to cost me because of that stupid game. As I'm not going to get in trouble behind such a fucking game like that. So, I hope this stream means well to you. Smash like, subscribe, turn on notification bell, follow me on my Twitch channel called Claire Unstoppable, and Cheese VODs. It used to be Claire Plays VODs, but now I changed it because people are on me. And forget that I said that part. I didn't say nothing. But have a good day and Steak. I hope you see the stream and Sammy and Jandel.